Howdy folks, this is a 2019 Model X performance model, and this one has the 6-seat option, the captain chairs. And so I want to just show you how it is possible to do 4 young kids in this situation and how it works. So we have the youngest, the infant car seat, in the driver's side, which got it a little bit too tight here. There we go. Works better with my wife. It works a lot better if you're short to have a rear-facing car seat behind the driver's seat. So anyway, this is a large contraption because this is the, who makes this? Okay, well, I guess I'll put it in the notes. It's a popular one. Anyway, this is actually a really cool car seat because it does a lot of things. It's a very good infant car seat, but it also has a clip-in base, and it also has wheels to be a stroller. However, you can just pop out the car seat and the wheels stay as part of the base, or you can pop the whole thing out and take it out as a car seat or as a stroller and the whole thing pops right back in, and it's really convenient. And also, one thing that's underappreciated with car seats, sorry, these are kind of some tangents, but the tightening strap is very smooth and easy to tighten, which is really handy. You'd be surprised how annoying that is if they're not. And the other thing is the latches that go into the main latch are these kind of square looking things, but they go in just so easily. It's so nice when things actually like work easily and stuff. You might be wondering what these hands are. These are little magnetic hands, and they hold the clippies on the outside so that they're not always falling in there. Doesn't work that great, but anyway, so we have, my wife drives this car, so infant is on this side because infant needs assistance always getting in and out, and you know, the driver's already over here. And if we do need access to the back, there are these switchy things, but we don't, with a rear-facing car seat, especially with the this handle going all the way back, we would have a little bit more space if that was up farther, which I think it can. Yeah, I think that can go up a little bit there. We actually usually keep it the other way because the one design flaw here is that the cover doesn't go nicely underneath there, which is really weird. So, but anyway, so there's a little bit of room, but not a whole lot. Now, I do want to point out one of the advantages of the Falcon Wing doors is that you automatically have more space, because look how far back the space here is in this door opening. These openings are so wide, not just wide up here, but also back here. So, you know, kids that are pretty good at climbing can just slip right back here pretty easily. So we have one forward-facing kid back here, and then, all right, let's go to the other side. Now, normally, oops, on our Tesla, the doors, we have it set to automatically go all the way up. This loaner only goes partially, so in order to get it to go the full, you do have to give it one tap. Which is interesting. On ours, whenever you tap this, you get a loud beep, but that was really painless. It really did it really easily. All right, so I just want to back up here and let you appreciate the room here. So this is the oldest child. This is a booster seat. This one is really good. It's made by, or this is a Peg Perigo. I don't know who the maker is, but this is a booster that actually latches into the latches, so it's not just loosey-goosey down there. And it also has some functions like being able to do that. It's very adjustable, and the headrest goes up and down for child height adjustment, and then this little bar will go kind of extend out, and that will prevent like you know, side movement. This will push against the door or something, so that there isn't too much. It kind of reduces the wiggling in the case of a side collision. So anyway, so we have 2 forward-facing kids in the back here. This one needs assistance with latching and stuff. So she is strategically in this area because when we move this forward with this button, which is kind of does this lean thing, and you have to do it electronically, but you get plenty of room for stepping if you do this way. And it's something that a child can do, like the older kid can do, to do this. And then anyway, so this one is over here because it's easy access to help with buckles. And then this can go back. These buttons are not working too well. Anyway, so when the buttons work, it's really easy just to push this forward. You get access this way, but even if that doesn't work that well, the Falcon Wing doors again are open so wide that kids that are good at swinging around stuff can get in back here, or they can also go through the middle aisle, which so this is blocked in the 7-seater because you have a bench seat here, and it is actually quite surprising like how much space having this affords you. You also have pedestal seats, and so in contrast to the 7-seater, you have like kind of a rack thing here. So on the 7-seater, you can kind of put more stuff central to the seats, but on this one you have more side space and also space in the middle. They also just look better. And yeah, there's plenty of room for kids to get around here, and then you've got basically a walking aisle, and it also gives them so much more leg room too, although it's a little limited on their sides. But for small kids, it's not a big deal. And for adults, your feet go all the way to the bottom, so you can extend your toes out underneath the seat. Kids, you get kind of blocked by this thing. So this is, this is one way to do it. If you are tall and you're going to be in the driver's seat, then it's probably recommended that you put a rear-facing car seat over here, just so that you have more room to put that down. Another trick that I use for getting some extra room with a rear-facing car seat is, and you can also do this, it helps when you're tall anyway, is you can raise the seat up. And what that does is that you see how this is, the seat, most people have it a little bit inclined. So the farther you raise this up, then you bring the lower part up. The lower part, because it's slanted, is actually a little farther away from this edge. So as you bring it up, you can actually bring the seat backwards even more. So that's a little secret. If you need a little extra room in front of a car seat, raise your seat up as high as it'll go, and then you'll be able to move it backwards just a hair, like maybe an inch, half an inch, but every little inch counts. The problem is, like, these rear-facing car seats are so high. This particularly one is because the base is so high. It's thickened by that, but it's just kind of they really stick out this way. For some reason, I don't know why the bases of car seats are so thick. So anyway, there you go. There's 4 kids in car seats in one Model X, with space for gear and all that kind of stuff. It works actually pretty well. This actually works better as a car. This actually works better as a car seat arrangement than our 7-seater, but we have used the 7th seat occasionally, actually frequently, when we were carpooling and stuff with other kids. So anyway, I hope that was interesting, and we'll see you in the next video.